joining us for our live continuing coverage of the Casey Anthony trial. This morning we have our legal expert, Lester Ledger. Lester, good morning. Lester, I wanted to ask you how...
Good morning.
Good morning, Lester. Lester, I wanted to ask you a few questions concerning this case about Casey.
Hello?
Casey,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay.
All right, Lester, thank you for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
What seems to be your opinion? Are they going to, do you think they will give Casey the death penalty? I said, did
Hello? Hello?
We're here, Lester. Can you hear me, Lester?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. Anyway, my previous inquiry had to do with the probable death penalty that Casey Anthony may get. Do you see Casey Anthony as getting the death penalty in this case?
Yeah. Well. Yes. Casey does have the possibility of the penalty. Yes.
The death penalty.
Yes. The death penalty.
Great. Lester, we also wanted to ask you about the smell that was coming from the trunk of the car. Can you tell us more about this trunk?
No, I don't think that Mr. Crunk did anything in this.
No, I'm sorry, Lester. My question was concerning the trunk of the car where a smell was coming from.
Mr. Crunk found the remains of Casey. Mr. Crunk found Casey.
No, you mean that there was the possibility of Kaylee in the trunk of the car.
Hello? No, Mr. Crunk did not drive the car.
No, Lester, I'm sorry. I think you misunderstood what I was trying to say. Let's go on to another subject, and let's talk about the boyfriend, Anthony.
George Anthony?
No. Anthony Lasara.
Kaylee.
No, not Kaylee. Kaylee, no. Mr. Ledger, I'd like to discuss the testimony that came from Anthony Lasara.
Kaylee was murdered.
We know that. The defense has already discussed the probability of an accidental drowning, and some of that may not have to do with the duct tape that had come into question.
Hello, I believe the little girl did not die in a dunk tank.
No.
I think she passed. They claim in a pool, a swimming pool. Hello,
Mr. Ledger, can you hear us?
Yes.
Lester,
I mean yes.
Lester, in your experience as a trial lawyer, would you consider the smell from the trunk as being significant evidence for the prosecution at this time? The trunk. Lester.
Hello. Yes. Roy Crunk found what appears to be Casey's remains.
No, No. It would be Kaylee's remains. There were no remains in the trunk. There was a smell, a stench claimed by Lester.
A wrench.
No.
What does a wrench have to do with Cindy?
Okay, with the
Back
limited amount of time that we have for you, Lester, on what could be your last day with us, I want to ask you one more thing concerning this case of Casey Anthony. And all the witnesses, and still more witnesses being brought in, what is your feeling on the evidence of the I guess the motive behind? I want to try to make this simple for you, Lester, so please give me a moment. Let's talk one more time about this serious smell of decomposition coming from the trunk of the car.
Well, what I think is that if they found a snail
No.
in the trunk
No.
of the car,
No.
that has nothing to do with the case.
Mr. Lester Ledger, our last legal expert for the ongoing coverage of this case of Casey Anthony, will continue more after these words from our sponsor. Thank you, Lester. Lester?
Hello?
Is he still there?
Thank you. Hello? Good morning.